The Nifty 50 index witnessed a sharp decline today, falling by approximately 340 points and slipping below the 23,000 mark. So, what exactly caused this steep fall? Let's break down the key reasons behind today's market crash. The biggest trigger came from a global market sell-off. Indian markets closely tracked the weakness in global indices, especially Wall Street, which saw a massive $2 trillion rout, its worst since 2020. The fall was driven by heightened fears of a recession and major tariff announcements by U.S. President Donald Trump. Speaking of tariffs, that's another major factor. The U.S. imposed a blanket 10% tariff on all imports, with even higher rates, up to 26%, for countries like India. This sparked fears of a global trade war and potential retaliatory tariffs, adding a lot of uncertainty to the financial markets. Sector-wise, the pain was widespread. Let's start with the auto sector. The U.S. introduced a steep 25% tariff on imported auto products, which directly impacts Indian automakers and auto component exporters. As a result, the Nifty Auto Index dropped by over 3%, with major stocks like Tata Motors and Maruti Suzuki taking heavy hits. Metal stocks were also under intense selling pressure. The Nifty Metal Index plunged over 5%, with stocks like Vedanta and Hindalco falling between 6% and 8%. This was largely due to fears of reduced global demand as trade tensions escalated. The pharmaceutical sector didn't escape the carnage either. The Nifty Pharma Index fell by 6% amid concerns that the U.S. could eventually target pharma exports from India. Investor sentiment in this segment remained highly negative throughout the day. The IT sector was another weak link. The Nifty IT Index declined by around 3%, as analysts projected a challenging outlook for Q4 FY25 earnings. A difficult macroeconomic environment in the U.S. is expected to impact major players like Wipro, Infosys, and Tech Mahindra. It wasn't just the large-cap stocks that suffered, broader markets also faced intense pressure. The Nifty Small Cap 100 Index dropped nearly 3%, while the Nifty Mid Cap 100 fell over 2%, showing that selling pressure was widespread across market segments. Asian markets added to the negative sentiment. Japan's Nikkei index stumbled nearly 4%, and other Asian benchmarks also declined by 1.5% to 2.5%, further fueling concerns and impacting Indian investor morale. Heavyweight stocks like Tata Steel,